You know, I think I'm going to do a Filene's story. Yeah, Filene's. People who remember Filene's was a department store, sold clothes, like a Nordstrom's. So this story actually begins at Ann and Hope. I'm not going to use this girl's real name, so I'm just trying to think. We'll call her Pooley. Yeah, we'll call her Pooley. So me and Pooley didn't get along too well at Ann and Hope. Actually, it was at a point where if I would have parties, she wasn't invited. Did not like this girl at all. And I wasn't alone. So, I left Ann and Hope in 94. And then started working at Filene's in like 95. And when you know it, who's working there? Pooley. Luckily, the store was a lot more, I don't know, I guess segregated in the work department, so I really didn't have to see her face. So one day I get a call from Pooley, and she knows I'm working. So I'm thinking to myself, I go, security. I recognize the voice right off the bat. I was like, what do you want, Pooley? It's like, Joe, I'm up here in one of the women's departments. I go, okay. And there's a woman at the register. And as she's talking to me, I'm, putting all the cameras there. And even though I don't like her, I'm going to listen. Sure enough, there was a girl there, but she had a name tag on, a Filene's name tag. That's what I said. I go, Bully, she has a Filene's name tag on it. It's like, but Joe, I just don't recognize her. And I go, well, maybe she's new. And I go, I'll look into it. I'll definitely look into it. So, I hung up, and I ran up there. I didn't walk. I ran up there because she was near the register. So I get there, and the register's open, and she's counting the money like you usually would. And I see her name tag, and I'm like, hi. She's like, hi, can I help you? I go, yeah, who are you? She goes, whatever her name was. I go, okay. She goes, I'm like, you new? She's like, yes, I am. I go, okay. And before I could say it, because security class is usually Wednesdays or Thursdays, she goes, yeah, I missed the security class, but I signed in, which when you sign in means that you don't have a card yet. And I'm like, she's saying everything absolutely correct. Plus, like I said, she was in the register, so she had a code. And I looked down, the way she was counting the money, though, it was like in a stack. And I'm looking, and I'm like, why are you stacking the money? She's like, I'm not. I'm just putting it in. I'm like, the money was already there. And I did signal to the camera, I believe, or the female security guard showed up, Sherry. I looked at the girl, I go, I think I want to take a walk down to a security office. She's like, why? I was like, I'm not sure, but I don't think you belong here. She's like, I work here. I'm like, so if you work here, you won't mind coming down to the security office. And she's like looking at Sherry, and now she's like, So she went down to the security office. You know what happened? She worked at Filene's in Boston. She just got fired a few days ago. She was going to other Filene's, going to the registers, opening them up, and stealing all the money. Thousands of dollars. And, because of Pooley. So, even though I didn't like Pooley at all, there's separate paperwork you do. And that's the reward money. And you get a percentage of the money from whatever the take is if you're an employee. It's an incentive program. A few weeks went by. I get a phone call from my security. Joe's Pooley. I'm like, what do you want? She's like, I just want to thank you. I go, for what? She's like, you put me in for the incentive. They gave me $1,000. I'm like, you kidding? She goes, no, Joe, because she's going to school at the time. I'm like, well, Julie, we don't get along, but you know, you called, and even though I don't like you, I'm definitely going to help you out, or definitely look into whatever you say. I go, yeah, that's no problem. You deserve it. That was that was a really good bust. She's like, just want to thank you. I was like, yeah, no problem. Hung up. I hung up, and we went right back to normal. Hardly talked to each other. The way I liked it. All right, so that's the Filene story.